And we're live on all three sides. What's up, everybody? Once again, welcome in. Game 2 here between the Mets and Guardians. Don't forget, tomorrow's a 1 o'clock start. We will be live. Don't know why that started over. Joe's back saying, hey there. Hi there. Ho there. Frank says 20 tonight. That would still get us over the mark, Frank. Alright, there we go. We are live on the vertical side. It just glitched for a second. Once again, thank you to everybody. We did, our 2 streams did get over 100 likes. So we handed out our 10 free channel memberships for the month from my side. We'll do it again in September. But good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. Let's take a look. Oh, some more people showing up. Sharon's here. Top of the evening, everyone. Yep, his prediction is 20. John Boy's here saying, what's up, John? Let's go. Good evening, everyone. From Ernesto saying, let's go, Mets. Yeah, Clay Holmes on the mound tonight for our Mets. We'll see. Averaging 5 1/3 innings per start. So we'll see if he can give us that. He's been struggling as of late, but still 9-6 on the year with a 3.45 ERA. Giving up the long ball as of late as well. 12 home runs on the year. Whereas like first 5 or 8 starts, something like that, he didn't give up any. Fred saying what's up, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Okay, let's change that one more time. Make sure that changed to any duration here. It did. Okay, good. Nope, we don't want to end the stream. Don't want to do that. Fireworks night, August 15th. Edit. Saying let's go Mets. We want to win tonight. 4 hits from Pete last night. Unfortunately did not come through with the bases loaded in the 9th. But that's alright. Alright, the Cardinals. The Guardians lineup tonight, man. Kwan will lead off. Schneemann will bat second. Ramirez third. Manzardo will DH and bat fourth. Naylor fifth. Arias sixth. Martinez seventh. Kafis, believe making his season debut, will bat eighth, and Rocchio will bat ninth. The Met defense again tonight. It's Vientos at third. Lindor at short. McNeil at second. Alonso at first. Alvarez behind the dish. Nimmo in left. Taylor in center. Why is Taylor starting? And Soto in right field. Oh, it actually went down one more. Let's look at some of the other games going on right now. Astros have a 2-0 lead over the Marlins in the second. Twins up 3-0 over the Tigers. Pirates and Giants no score in the third. Orioles and Phillies no score in the second. A's up 5-0 over the Nationals in the second. Rays and Red Sox getting started here along with us. Brewers and Braves. Cubs and Reds at 8 o'clock. Yankees and Rangers at 8 o'clock. Blue Jays and Rockies at 8:40. Rays and Angels at 9:40. White Sox, Mariners, Padres, Diamondbacks, all at 9:40 as well, and then the Cardinals and Dodgers at 10 o'clock. Athena's back saying hi all, and let's go Mets. Hopefully Holmes can pitch at least 6 solid innings. So yeah, we were hoping from Minaya, and we didn't get it. Don't know why we would expect it from Holmes. Holmes is worn out. Still waiting for SNY to come back for first pitch here. SNY showing a replay. And the Mets are taking the field right now. Oh no, they've been out there. They're ready to throw. Here comes Kwan to the plate. Still waiting for first pitch here. Wow, 7.16 ERA over his last 7 games. In for a strike, 0-1 to Kwan here, and we're underway. What's up, Jacob? How are you this evening? I see your boy Judge is back tonight. DO1. And a hit to Vientos. Over to Alonso, 1 away. I think I saw Judge was back in the lineup. I could be wrong. Up high, 1-0. Darren is here. Hi, Darren. How are you this evening? The 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Jake says the Yankees, man. I have no clue what's going on with them. Stephen Pryor's back, saying hi, John, and fellow Met fans. Let's go, Mets. What's in the bag, John? Snacks. Down low, unsponsored snacks. Down low, 2-1. Yeah, okay, he is. He's DHing tonight. Yeah, that's what I thought. The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. The 3-1. There's a strike, 3-2. The 3-2. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Got him looking. Here's Ramirez. In for a strike, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. The one from Holmes. Down low. Did he go? They check it third. No swing. 2-1. To 2-1. There's a strike. 2-2. That was a strike. He can shake his head all he wants. Pitch 4 was a strike. And ripped foul. That would have been ball 3. Still 2-2. The 2-2. And foul tipped at the plate. No, they're going to say he didn't foul tip it. Swung on a missed. And the top of the inning is over. We go bottom 1, no score. The Met lineup tonight, a new leadoff hitter for the Mets. Starling Marte will DH and bat leadoff. Francisco Lindor will bat second. Soto third. Alonso fourth. Nimmo fifth. Vientos sixth. McNeil seventh. Alvarez eighth. And Taylor will bat ninth. Going up against Logan Allen. 7-9 on the year with a 4.06 ERA. And that's all I have. I don't have the rest of his stats. He's got 108 and 2/3 innings. The Guardian defense, it'll be Ramirez at third, Arias at short, Rocchio at second, Kafis at first, Naylor behind the plate, Kwan in left, Martinez in center, and Schneemann in right field. Charles is here. What is up, Charles? Frank says 1, 2, 3 inning. Yes. Smash them free subs and hit that like button. Thanks. Yes. Official start was 69.80. 69.80 to start. So we've already gained 2 so far this evening. Charles letting everybody know they're welcome to join in the chat at any time respectfully. Good evening, John and all. Let's go, Mets. What's up, Raymond? Charles says he's doing well. Have to escape this creeping malaise. Hey, D's here. What's up, buddy? I want to say hello to my friend John and all Mets fans on hand. Let's go, D. What's up, buddy? Bernard is here as well, saying hello to everyone. Down low, 1-0 to Marte. Bernard saying hello, everyone. Let's go, Mets. Kite is back. Says I'm back and I'm betting. There's a strike. No, called the ball. 2-0. That's the thing, right, D? And Marte drives one out to center field, but right at Martinez. Man. Hope Holmes has stamina. Spend 20 minutes. It takes longer to sing the My Girl song than Lindor has an at bat for. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. Outside 2-0. The 2-0. And that one ripped foul. 2-1. Get rid or change the song. Right? Swung on a mash 2-2. Outside 3-2. Mo is here. What's up, Mo? Get to your comment here in a second. The 3-2. Up high, ball 4, a 1-out walk. That'll bring up Soto. Mo B says, hi, everybody. I've come to realize it's best to hit that like upon entering the chat. Let's go, Mets. All right, here's Soto. The first pitch. In for a strike. No, Colt, man, this home plate umpire tonight. Inside, 1-0. Oh, Strawberry in the crowd there tonight. Alonso only one behind him for the all-time lead. The 1-0. Up and in, 2-0. Nice. I feel like the Doors having better at-bats lately. Yes, 7 for 16 on this homestand. The 2-0. Pickoff throw. And it gets away. Lindor will go down to second. He'll take his time. He's not going past that. Wonder if... I'm surprised he didn't go to third. The 2-0. Inside, 3-0. John M. is here saying hello, John and gang. Let's hope we can win a series for a change. Gotta admit, D, I got it from Gary. Gary said it a little bit ago. Oh, inside, ball 4. Lindor will go to third. Oh, the pickoff throw was called the balk. That's why he did not try advancing past that. That'll bring up Pete with runners on the corners. Oh, I just dropped a chip. That's it. End the stream. End it. Keep working the pitcher, right, Frank? Here we go. Allen will set. And deal to Pete. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. And lift it out to right. In foul territory, it'll go out of play. 0-2 the count. Excuse me. So, I'm trying, Frank. I'm trying. Manny Cool says hi. Thanks for the live chat. Love to give money. I'm caretaking my mom and dad in their 80s. Oh, no worries. Giving money is never a requirement here. Always appreciated, but never required. The 0-2. And Pete fouls one off down the right field side again. Out of play. During baseball season, the only thing that's required is you hit the subscribe button, and that's free. It's free to subscribe. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. What kind of chips? You got me in the mood. I'm about to get some. I'm sponsored. Tangy Pickle Doritos. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Ernesto says, I can see Pete breaking the record tonight with a 2-run homer day. Edward B. is here, saying, evening folks from Burgaw, North Carolina. Let's see if they can bring it tonight. Welcome in, Edward. The 2-2 to Pete. Allen deals. Down low, 3-2. Ball gets away. But not far enough to advance. Luck says, come on, 250. Yo, there's somebody dressed up as the Klondike Bear. John M. says, when the chips are down, we fans keep our heads held high. With the Mr. Matt. Sean M. is here. The 3-2. And fouled at the plate. We'll do it again. See how many pitches Allen's at here. Allen up to 20 pitches and still going with 1 out. Sean M. is here saying good evening, Mr. John and other Mets. And others. Mets 10-3, home 7 Ks. And he had 2 in the first, John. He had 2 in the first. Gotta have wise onion and garlic. Oh, those are good too, Joe. The 3-2. And Pete blew some foul. Keeping the at-bat alive. The 3-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat. Allen deals. And Alonso hits one out to center. Martinez will make the catch. But Lindor will tag and score. And the Mets take a 1-0 lead. 91st RBI there for Pete. They're making him pitch. They are. Up to 22 pitches here. There's still he's still got to go. There's 2 outs. Mo says wise onion and garlic are classic. That's an early run. Let's go. Here's Nimmo. Now in the 5 spot tonight. George is here. John, sorry I'm late. Nice Pete, LFGM. Up another pickoff throw. Not in time. First inning, and we got 112 in the chat already. Let's go. We officially got that 301 last night. Soto goes. And no throw. 17th, let's see. No, I have the wrong stats here or something. I gotta still check my stuff here. I only have him at 11 stolen bases, but SNY said 17. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Becca says, can't chat, but I'm listening. Hello, John. Welcome back, Becca. Let's go. The 1-2. And swung on a miss. Doesn't matter where he's batting in the lineup. He's complete trash. I'm sorry. I know Nimmo's a homegrown talent. He can't field defensively, and he can't do anything at the plate. But the Mets do get an early run. We go to the second, 1-0. We go to the second. Manzardo, Naylor, and Arias coming up. Let's take a look at some of the other games going on once again. Astros up 2-1 over the Marlins. Twins now up 3-0 over the Tigers. Excuse me. Giants up 2-0 over the Pirates. Phillies up 3-0 over the Orioles. A's up 6-0 over the Nats. Royals and Red Sox no score in the second. And Brewers and Braves bottom one no score. Yeah, Nimmo can't even hit the ball. Striking out all the time. Right, Darren? Gotta love hurting them early. Yeah, made him throw. I didn't see what the total pitch count was, but it had to be close to 25 plus. Mo says now would be a good time to hit that like button. Sean M saying thank you for the info, Mr. John. We got to get rid of Nimmo contract in the offseason. Ship him out. Will Pete break his... What is it? Is it 131? I forget what his high was. Inside 1-0 from Holmes. $26 for Allen. Thank you, Ernesto. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Yes, 131, says Sharon. The 2-0. Uh-oh. That's in for a strike, 2-1. Sorry, I have the news on. And a ground ball a second. McNeil's got it. Over to Pete. 1 away. Right now, the American League wildcard standings. The Red Sox in the number 1 spot. Yankees 2. Mariners 3rd. The Rangers are a game and a half behind both the Yankees and Mariners. Guardians are 2.5 back of the Yankees and Mariners. Jonathan is here saying, here we go again. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Charles was one of his many quotes. Without commitment, you'll never start. And without consistency, you'll never finish. Hit that like button and sub to the PAS network for outstanding content and great play-by-play. He went. They're not going to check down at third? No, 1-1. I'm literally about to go get some tangy pickled Doritos. You're not going to find them. They've already been taken off the shelf for the season. And that one driven out to right. Foul. Wow. I thought it hit the screen. But it did not. One and two to count here. Not sure what the delay is. That ball was foul. The 1-2. Holmes deals. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. That's Holmes' third strikeout. Yeah, exactly, Ronnie. That's when you know Holmes is on point when he's getting strikeouts. It's Arias outside 1-0. The 1-0. Outside 2-0. To 2-0. Fouled at the plate, 2-1. Charles with the guidelines for chatting. Absolutely no exceptions. No spoilers, no trolling, no spamming, no religious talk, no political talk, no self-promotion or posting of links unless approved by the host. Thank you, Charles. The 2-1. He swung on a mash 2-2. Additionally, absolutely no exceptions. No profanity. Be civil and respectful with your views, opinions, and comments. Challenge the argument, not the person. Outside 3-2. The 3-2. Holmes deals his 28th pitch. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 4 strikeouts through Holmes through 2. We go bottom 2. It'll be Vientos, McNeil, and Alvarez coming up 6, 7, and 8 in the Met lineup. Just coming in and checking all the stuff here, make sure we're good to go. Frank saying, let's go Mets. Raymond says, add to this lead. Let's go Vientos. Yeah, let me just double check. I think Vientos had his 11-game hitting streak snapped last night, right? Yeah, 0 for 5. George says, nice job so far, Holmes. Once again, tomorrow's game, 1 o'clock start. Frank says, if we keep making the pitcher pitch, good things will happen. SMY back late. Yep, it's already 0-1. Jonathan says, let's build off of this, guys. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2. Vientos calls timeout. Yeah, wonder what's in the booth for food. Probably why they were late. I did, Steven. Down low, 2-2. I did get some extra bags. Thank goodness we have John giving us top tier play-by-play. Thank you for the kind words. The 2-2. And fouled off down the right field side. We'll do it again. Logan Allen's last start was against the Rockies. He went 7 innings, gave up 2 runs. That one lined out to right. And that's a fair ball. Up against the wall. Vientos will pull in the second, and he'll pull in there. So he ended his 11-game hitting streak last night. but off to a hot start tonight. District Nation stopping in, liking. My Nats losing 6-1. I'm live for it. See you later. Guys, make sure you check out District Nation. Does live play-by-play during the Washington Nationals games. A nice growing channel over there. Here's McNeil. And McNeil, drag bunt to throw to first. Got him. But the runner will move to third. Mets playing a little small ball. District Nation. Oh, it's 6-0, not 6-1. Nice. Little hit, Jeff. I also do that. What, get an extra bag? Seth saying, who do y'all think's going to win? Well, most of us in the chat are probably hoping for the Mets. We did have some Guardian fans here last night. The infield will play in here early. Oh, that's a 3-4 on the putout. Sacrifice 3-4 to move the runner over. D-O-1. Outside, 1-1. George talking to Mo. Oh, thank you guys. Appreciate that. Sack fly, Alvarez, right? Darth Star 1 is here. What's up, Darth Star? The 1-1 to Alvarez. Inside, 2-1. Frank says Mets will win 7-3. The 2-1. Swung on a miss. Nice pitch. Would have been called a strike. Back to 100. Over 100 in the chat again. Love it. The 2-2. Bounce in the dirt. 3-2. Crickets is here. What's up, Crickets? Jonathan puts the Crickets in the chat. The 3-2. Up high, ball 4. Nice at bat by Alvarez. That'll bring up Taylor. Fouled off 0-1. That's going out of play. Seth saying, let's go, Mets. Nice at BV. The infield kind of playing not back, but not. That's lined in the left. That'll fall in for a base hit. Taylor with an RBI single. That's why he's in the lineup tonight. Back to the top of the lineup with Marte. To be upset over what you don't have is to waste what you do have. Oh, that's a good one, Charles. Quan, not sure if Quan could have made that. And check swing foul by Marte, 0-1. Now the balls are falling about. Yeah, right, Jonathan? Those usually stay up. Yes, says Seth. 2-0 Mets. Still only one out here in the second. And Down to first. They go to second for one. It's a wide throw. Everybody safe. That's an E3. Way to go, Taylor. Tyrone. Little hit, Marte. Vintage is here saying, "What's up, PAS? What's up, John? Let's redeem our Chiefs. Learn how to read." Let's redeem ourselves tonight. Let's go, Mets. Thank you, Guardians. Yeah, remember the Mets had the error. Oh, they're calling it a fielder's choice. I'm sorry, that's an error. You're reading, try it. Thank you, John. Reading, try it. Yes, sir. Allen up to 43 pitches here. Still only one out. Gary says, "About time, Taylor." The first pitch to Lindor. And Lindor? Wow, what a double play. What a double play. I thought that ball hit the pitcher, and it did not. So the Mets only get the one, but it's 2-0 as we head to the third. Luminous says, "Okay, no more messing around." Lindor even surprised, right? Salute, John. Let's go, Mets. What did I miss? A sac fly by Alonso in the first to make it 1-0, and an RBI single by Taylor here in the second to make it 2-0. That was a good play. That was a real good play. I honestly thought it hit the pitcher, but it didn't. It got past him, and the second baseman made a great backhand stop. But already up to over 100 in the chat. Let's go. I should look to see tomorrow. Are we the first game tomorrow? No. Orioles and Phillies play at 12:30. Guardians and Mets at 1 o'clock. It's Williams against Peterson. So we got our boy Peterson on the mound tomorrow. I still can't believe it didn't hit the pitch. Man. In for a strike here. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Guardians. Martinez, Capus, and Rocchio. Cricket says, "Wow, so close to 7,000. Yup. Because we gained over 30 last night. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2. Frank asking everybody to tap that like plus subscribe. John says, Mets need to call up 2 pitchers and see what they got. Agreed. To 2-2. Outside 3-2. To 3-2. A ground ball down to Pete. He'll got it. He'll flip it to Holmes. A little low. But he's got it. 1 away. Michael's here saying, how are you doing? We need this game tonight. Let's go. No, September. Now you have. I thought it was September as well, Jonathan, but now maybe it is August. The 1-0. And that one lifted out to left. Nimmo comes running in, still on the run, will make the catch. 2 away. Charles letting everybody know, whether you are actively chatting or enjoying the stream quietly, you make the PAS network what it is. Feel free to join in the chat at any time, respectfully. Outside, 2-0. September 1st, Jonathan. Yup, thank you. He got it too. We both looked it up. Yup. Ron says Yankees suck. The 2-0. We could have told you that, Ron. And chopped foul. 2-2. The 2-2. Home steals. Swung on it, man. It's his 5th strikeout. We go bottom 3. Still 2-0 Mets. It'll be Soto, Alonso, Nimmo. Thanks for rubbing it in, Ron and John. Well, Ron is a Yankees fan, so. But most fans think that whether the Yankees are good anyway. George saying Holmes. I know I have those scoreboards rotating there, but let's take a look. Astros up 4-1 over the Marlins. Twins up 4-1 over the Tigers. Giants up 3-1 over the Pirates. Phillies up 4-0 over the O's. A's up 9-0 over the Nats. Red Sox up 1-0 over the Royals. Braves and Brewers no score, top 3, but the Brewers have the bases loaded and 2 out. Let's not put up the pennant yet. Whoa, easy. Victor's here saying good evening, everyone. Raymond rooting on Soto. What is going on? Why is Team YouTube tweeting stuff out. Nothing to see here, it says. They must have deleted it already. Soto first pitch swing and fouls it off. Holmes pitch great tonight so far. But remember, Mania was great for 5 2/3 last night before he imploded. Down low, 1-1. Jonathan says, every time I think the Holmes experiment is over, he starts an outing like this. Swung on a miss. Nope. Called it a strike either way. 1-2. And with runners on base, Soto's batting 179. Bases empty, 309. An RBI single by Taylor, Lux. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. That'll bring up Pete. Had a sacrifice fly his first time to make it 1-0. Once again, Pete one behind Strawberry for the all-time record. Strawberry is at the game. Down low, 1-0. Fouled straight back, 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2. Come on, Pete. Straw doesn't want to go to Milwaukee. Yeah, right? He's probably got stuff he's got to do. I know he goes around the country speaking at different events and stuff. The 1-2. And a ground ball hits the mound and goes into center field. A 1-out single for Pete. 4 hits last night. A sac fly and a single so far here today. Oh, he's been adjusting the speaking events by the Gotcha. Here's Nimmo, who, guess what? Struck out his first time. And a ground ball. Just, that'll be a double play. No, not in time. Wow. So, fielder's choice there. Alonso's a race, but Nimmo safe at first. That'll bring up Vientos, who doubled his first time. I don't know if the pitcher ever touched the bag. I mean, it doesn't matter. He was safe anyway, but... First pitch to Vientos down low, 1-0. The 1-0. And pop foul, 1-1. Pick off throw, not in time. George says, do it again, Vientos. Frank saying, let's keep the focus. Still 1-1. Oh, up and in. 2-1. Yeah, I have the wrong stolen base numbers here. The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Probably dreaming of how he can misuse the bullpen tonight. Pop foul, 3-2. Jonathan says he was going to say the same exact thing. Welcome into the 126 people in the chat. Let us know who you're rooting for. Nimmo will run on the pitch. The 3-2. Swung on a miss to the ball in the dirt. We go to the fourth. Still 2-0 Mets. Back to the top of the lineup here for the Guardians. Kwan, Schneemann, and Ramirez. Mine was more like... Yeah. No finals yet today. Phillies still up 4-0. Red Sox still up 1-0, but the Royals have a runner on third and 1 out. Yeah, once again, Kwan, Schneemann, and Ramirez coming up. Let's see how he fares the second time through the lineup. No, it was the third time. Quan will lead off. What's the home plate umpire holding up his hand now? And bluffs a bunt, but takes a strike, 0-1. Quan grounded out to third his first time. The 0-1. And a little chopper to third. Foul, 0-2. Yo, Gelb's talking to Mendoza. Are we going to get burritos after the game? Hey, all good. Cheers, saying good evening, all LFGM. And that one lined out to left center field. That'll get in for a base hit. Taylor cuts it off. It keeps it to a single. That's the first base runner for the Guardians. Your bold vision, unwavering commitment, and consistency continue to shape the PAS network into her powerhouse channel. Let's go. Thank you for the kind words, Charles. Once again, as always, hi to the team there with Charles. The 1-0 Schneeman. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Schneeman struck out his first time. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Absolutely, Mr. John. My team said howdy. The 2-1. And up and in, 3-1. Gelb should give him some pro tips on burritos. And inside ball 4. The first 2 are on. Spotless through the first 3. Now can't get an out. Here's Ramirez. He struck out his first time. Ramirez batting .348 on the season with runners in scoring, or with runners on base. Inside 1-0. The 1-0. And a ground ball. Pete's got it. Goes to second for 1. That'll be it. So first and third with 1 out. Kwan goes to third. Schneeman's out at second. And Ramirez at first here. Manzardo will come up. He grounded out to second his first time. Mo says, I'm hoping this doesn't get ugly. Let's go. Mets is Doug. Maybe we need openers until after the third inning won't stop, right? And that one lifted out the center. Taylor's coming in and won't make the catch. The throw not in time. It's 2-1. He just cannot get there in time. Settle down. This broadcast has become one of my favorite pastimes. Whoa. Thank you, Joe. So runners on first and second, 1 out. It's now 2-1 Mets. Bo Naylor, batting .181 on the year, struck out his first time. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. On the outside corner, 1-1. The 1-1 from Holmes. And a ground ball to second. They go to second for 1, and that'll be it. So runners on the corners again, now with 2 out. Elgood says, just keep them at 1. Mets need 6 from Holmes tonight. Holmes, even though he struggled this inning, only at 55 pitches here. In for a strike, 0-1. Outside, nice backhand by Alvarez, 1-1. The 1-1. And that's a base hit in the right field that'll tie the ball game. Why are we pitching it? Their defense is playing them to pull, and the pitcher's pitching them away. What? Like, if you're gonna pitch them away, play them away. Yeah, just as Gary says it, right? Eli just subbed. Welcome in, Eli. Thank you for subscribing. Oh boy, says Crickets. That's 6 new subscribers tonight. Oh, good, says I was thinking the same thing. There's one thing if it's a bad pitch and it catches too much of the plate, but the catcher usually, wherever the catcher's set up is usually where the pitch is supposed to go. Eli says, as a Guardians fan, I'm still confused on how we won last night. The 1-0. And that one lifted out to left. Nimmo, couple steps back. He'll make the catch. That'll retire the side. 7 men come to the plate, and they tie it up at 2. We go bottom 4. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Mets. McNeil, Alvarez, and Taylor. Oh, I don't have my knife on me. Let's check in on the Red Sox. I know Fitzy's doing their game tonight. That game tied up at 1 in the 5th. Brewers up 4-0 over the Braves. Keep winning, Milwaukee. Keep winning. Get all the wins out of your system now. Charles says, just one positive thought in the morning could change your whole day. George says, let's get those run back. Come on, Mets. Yeah, till Friday. Keep winning, Milwaukee. I should have specified. Let's get it back. Let's go, Jeff. Bet. Fanatics has got a sports book now. All right, here we go. In for a strike. No, called low, 1-0. Seth says Mets got this. The 1-0. And that one ripped in the right base hit for McNeil. So a leadoff single. God wanted squirrels to fly, so he gave us McNeil. Wonder if he likes the nickname Squirrel. Timeout by Alvarez here. Well, I believe Syndergaard gave him the nickname, and that because he thought he looked like a squirrel. The first pitch, down low, 1-0. Popped up. Foul, 1-1. Elgood says Cleveland's 27th in OPS for the season. They must be good at playing small ball. Small ball is something I wish the Mets did a lot more. Agreed. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Cricket says it could be worse. He could be called Cricket. The 2-2. Pickoff throw, not in time. Chirp, chirp. Jonathan said chirp, chirp. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. Fooled by balls in the dirt. I think our hitting coaches don't like small ball. What's wrong with manufacturing some runs? Agreed. If McNeil is a squirrel, then Winker's a sewer rat. In for a strike. No, inside, 1-0. If you don't go silent in the chat if you didn't go silent in the chat last year, I never would have given you the Cricket's name. There's a strike, 1-1. Got so caught up in chatting and forgot about hitting that like button, says Charles. Feel no way, happens to the best of us. Why not pause now and give it a thumbs up? The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. I don't know. Can we change Winkler to a sewer rat now that we call him Fonzie? Pop foul, 2-2. The 2-2. In called strike 3. Got him looking. So after a leadoff single, we get back-to-back strikeouts here. Back to the top of the lineup with Marte. He's 0 for 2. In Todd and Low, 1-0. Greg's here. What's up, Greg? Saying good game. Yeah, so far. Jonathan says we'll have Fonzie back in September. The 1-0. Swung on the mask. The 1-1. The 1-1. Ball in the dirt. 2-1. That's still doing a good job of making Allen work. Up to 74 pitches here in the fourth. The 2-1. Pickoff throw. The crowd boos. Blackburn. The 2-1. Fouled off. 2-2. Nope. Nobody will catch that. That wasn't hit high. The 2-2. And Marte chops one up. And there's a second baseman playing right behind the bag. Funny how the opposing defense has always played perfectly against the Mets. We go to the fifth, still tied up at 2. Oh. No effort needed for the other team. Us, we need to move heaven and earth for an out like that. Yo, Caps is here, saying what up, what up. Threw me off there, Caps. It wasn't in caps. L Good says, I don't get why McLean or Sproat can't be brought up. They're both 24. Let's see what they got. Yeah, I believe if they don't bring Sproat up, he's eligible for the Rule 5 draft. So. Okay, different outcome than last 2 times I came in. We were tied. Jonathan saying hi to Caps. Nah. And Chopper foul, 0-1. 8, 9, and 1 here. Kafis is 1 for 9. I had no stats for him, but he's 1 for 9. Up high, 1-1. He said I overdid it with these chicken wings. Should have stopped at 14. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Jason says this Cleveland team always plays us tough. Doesn't matter what record they have. Hopefully we get the win, though. Sports Games and More saying let's go Mets. Celia says everyone talks about the Rule 5 draft. Outside, 3-1. What actually is that? I have no clue. It's players with the Let's see here. Rule 5 draft. And a ground ball is short. Hey, Lindor is there. One away. Rule 5 draft. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Yeah. Outside 1-0. Fouled off. 1-1. Jonathan looked it up. Teams to select players from other organizations who haven't been added to the 40-man roster, giving minor leaguers a chance to play in the majors. It occurs annually in December during the winter meetings. Teams draft in reverse order of their standings. First strike 1 and 2 from the previous season. If a player is selected, the drafting team must keep them on their 26-man roster for the entire following season or offer them back to the original team. This year, the deadline to be added to the 40-man roster is November 19th. And right now, those two guys are not on the 40-man roster. That one's ripped foul. Still 1 and 2. Just let them rot away in the minors. If a young guy came up and pitched a couple good outings, it could provide a spark. Right? Boo, the Guardians, says Roman. Cleveland has been hot the last few weeks. They're 17-7, I believe. We need this win, says Crickets. Swung on a man, struck him out, 1 away. Or 2 away, excuse me. Paul By says Mets have 3 All-Stars up next inning, all 3 in their prime with realistic Hall of Fame potential. How can you not love it? There's also a minor league phase of the Rule 5 draft. In for a strike, 0-1. Where players not protected on a 40-man or AAA roster can be selected. In for a strike, 0-2. Charles's MLB Baseball Action Tuesday night edition of a live stream broadcast on the PAS network. Down low, 1-2. Chopped foul, 1-2. And a weak chopper to third. Vientos got him. A nice 1-2-3 inning from Holmes. We're halfway through. Tied up at 2. I'm looking to see who's on the Mets 40-man roster right now that you could get rid of. Without knowing contracts. Blackburn can go. I believe Canning will be gone. Justin Garza. I mean, come. Jonathan Pintaro. I mean, who are some of these guys? You're going to keep all three of those guys. Nick Madrigal can go. Jose Siri's going to be gone. Jared Young can go. So do we DFA the guys on the 40-man? Yeah, that you have to get rid of a guy on the roster to bring somebody else, add somebody to the 40-man roster. So, like, you can't just send somebody down. You actually have to release somebody. Darnell is here. I don't get Stearns not giving the two kids a chance. I agree. Frank says tapping the like on the other side. Get it started, Lindor. Danny Young still on our 40-man. Wow. Adcock also, yep. And that one lined out the center, but right at the, man, their defense, man. One away. Jacob says I'm back. Seems like there's lots of options to make room for the McLean or Sproat. Well, there is, and that didn't include. I was not listing anybody that I knew was going to be a free agent as well. Like Helsley's going to be a free agent. Rogers is a free agent. So there's going to be room to add those guys on the 40-man roster. Down low, 2-0. No, Tong's not ready to come up. I don't think Tong's ready. McLean and Sproat are. No, Tong's not ready to come up to the majors. And there's ball 4. That one missed somewhere. Yeah, that's a good question, Caps. I don't know how long it's been since Soto's hit a bomb. Yeah, McLean and Sproat are both ready to come up. Jonathan says McLean first, then Sproat. Tong will be next year. Here's Pete. Still one behind Daryl. Takes the first pitch strike, 0-1. And a grounder to third. A nice slow chopper. And good play at first to stay on the bag. 2 away. Soto goes to second. That'll bring up Nimmo. 0 for 2. A Google search says it's July 12th. I mean, we're going on a month since his last home run. Pretty much the best player in baseball. And Nimmo lifts one out to left. Foul. Pretty much the best player in all of baseball in June. And we haven't seen much of him since. Jonathan thinks Tong will get some spring training action next year. DO1. In for a strike, 0-2. Versus Kansas City. Fouled off, still 0-2. Raymond saying little hit here, Nimmo. Let's go. I just saw it tick from 87 to 88. Let's go. That's 8 new subscribers tonight. DO2. Outside, 1 and 2. Called strike 3. Come on. Please get this guy off this team. My goodness, what a waste of an at-bat. Every time. We go to the 6th inning, still tied up at 2. Yeah, swing the bat. Like, Nimmo's a liability at the plate and in the field. I don't know. I know he's got a big contract, but come on. Nimmo's, damn, Nimrod. Nimrod is a real Nimrod. Ever since he got paid, he's been below average. It's during our darkest moments we must focus on seeing the light. Whoa. Nimmo goes down looking again. Yep. What's the point of swinging a sledgehammer when you're not swinging the bat? Is he still... maybe he needs to stop swinging that. Bennett just subscribed. Thank you, Bennett. That's 9 new subs tonight. Are the Mets bringing in a new pitcher already? He played for the contract, now cruise control. Jonathan saying 16 subs. Frank said 20. I wonder why they're only letting him go 5. Hopefully he's okay. Up high, want to know. Buster says, I like this move. At this point, Nimmo needs a couple of days off. Yep. Yep, they took Holmes out. There's a strike, 1-1. Big John, 20 subs away, less than 20 subs away from 7K. Up high, 2-1. Let's get him there. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If your friend tells 2 friends, then their friends tell 2 friends. Oh, up and in. Did it hit him? It did. Yeah, maybe all good. Maybe the 3rd time through the order. He only threw 75 pitches. Or, yeah, I mean, I could see it. I mean, saving the innings, 3rd time through the lineup. Yeah, I mean, you guys are all... in for a strike, 0-1. Yeah, make sure, no matter what side you're watching on, there should be a way to share the stream out as well. So, share the stream. And oh, nice play by Vientos. He's only played. He's going to be at first. Why is Vientos playing third base, man? Hurting our defense with this kid over at third. At least, I mean, he did get the one out, but come on. Caleb saying, let's go, Mets. Welcome in, Caleb. It's got to be either, I mean, any of them could be reasons. The pitch count and a ground ball. Nice play by Lindor. He'll go to first. 2 away. Runner moves to third. That'll bring up Naylor, who's 0 for 2. Well, we could have had Beatty there. That error is still lingering, I guess. Yeah, maybe. Hopefully that doesn't bite us. Hope not. First pitch swinging out the center. Taylor, oh, barely has to move. That'll retire the side. A leadoff hit by pitch is stranded at third. We go bottom 6. It'll be Vientos, McNeil, and Alvarez. 6, 7, and 8. Cricket says, I don't get Mendoza. He either pulls a guy early or leaves him in too long. Max is here. Great job, boys. Great job by Soto. Yep. Becca says, I'm home. I can chat. Welcome back, Becca. Oh, Jonathan said strikeout now, Soto. Before he lined out. Frank says, Lindor and Nimmo should go fishing. Jonathan saying hello to Becca. Let's take a look at some other scores here. Astros up 7-2 over the Marlins. About time somebody started cooling off the Marlins. Twins up 6-1 over the Tigers. Giants up 8-1 over the Pirates. Phillies up 4-0 over the O's. A's up 10-1 over the Nats, but the Nats have bases loaded and 1 out. Red Sox up 3-1 over the Royals. That game going to the 7th. Brewers up 4-1 over the Braves. Reds and Cubs no score. Yankees and Rangers no score. And Blue Jays and Rockies just underway. Nice recovery. That's called inexperience. What's called inexperience? Becca says, hey, Jonathan. How you been? Hopefully well. Jonathan says, everyone in the chat, there will be an extravaganza this Friday. Be here and subscribed. Whoa, Jonathan announcing the extravaganza for this Friday. I thought it was later on in the month. The pitching topic. I miss bass fishing as well. Where I grew up in Jersey, we had a lake right there. In for a strike, 0-1. Festa on the mound here. Cap says, no, I won't be on Friday. And a weak chopper back to the pitcher. Over the first, 1 away. Festa's on the mound. Festa went to East Stroudsburg University. Some scrub school here in eastern Pennsylvania. This is PAS game. Up and in, 1-0. ESU grad, yep. You all saying hi to each other, talking about fishing. Wow, the submarine in again. Mendoza's going to kill these arms also, I bet. How do you know that? The Mets are batting. How do you know that they're bringing Rogers in? And chopped foul 2-2. But I gotta admit there I wasn't paying attention. Maybe he's warming up in the pen. Yeah, thank you, Caps. I wasn't paying attention. Rogers is warming, says Jonathan. Thank you. Swung on a miss, struck him out. Where was this Festa when he had a Met uniform on? Whoa, ESPN to get NFL Network rights to Red Zone from NFL for 10% equity stake in all sports. Whoa. Outside 1-0. Isn't there a different Festa? Yeah, I believe his brother plays for the Twins. Outside 2-0. Elgood, exactly, Elgood. That's my first thought. ESPN will ruin that somehow. The 2-0. Swung on a miss. Called a strike. I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can always adjust my sail to reach my desired destination. The 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2. The 2-2. Bounce in the dirt, 3-2. I saw this coming when Rich Eisen announced that he was going back to ESPN Radio. He works for NFL Network. Whoa, the NFL banned smelling salts, really? The 3-2. That one ripped foul. We'll do it again. Why would you ban smelling salts? Swung on a miss. He struck him out. We go to the 7th. Still tied up at 2. I picked the wrong month to quit smelling salts. when it comes to listening to football games, I don't know who's worse, ESPN or Chris Collinsworth. Oh, they're all worse. I usually watch a streamer if I'm not doing the game. Is that Uncle Festa? Somebody. Festa or Festus? Collinsworth is up there on suckiness. He's horrendous. And Tirico, I'm not a fan of Tirico either. Buster, great question. Actually, that's Buck and Aikman's my favorite football booth. I know a lot of people don't like Joe Buck. I like Joe Buck. No, Summerall was horrendous. Maybe that's because I only remember him at the end of his career. Who cares? We still have 7 games against the Phillies. Stop worrying about what we're doing behind the Phillies. My opinion, one of the best things they did in the NFL is having the red zone. Agreed. It's okay to respectfully disagree. No, it's not. Oh, Rogers, see? I didn't know this. Rogers, they said, is probably the only Met relief pitcher that has the arm to go 3 days in a row. In for a strike, 0-1. 1 game at a time, says Caps. Okay, it's Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Oh, wow, 3 days, yep. A lot of people, NFL time, they want Sundays off. Some people go insane when they have to work on a Sunday. I'm annoyed at this offense. Did he go? No. 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Can't blame LT on that banning. That's funny. The 2-2. Chop foul. Like a bunch of crazed dogs. Nice job by Alonso. He'll take it to the bag himself. 1 away. Cricket says, I'm old enough to remember when no one worked on a Sunday. Summerall and Madden had a chemistry on Fox. That one lifted out to left. Oh, but Nimmo's right there. 2 away. The guy that pitched the bottom of the 6th inning for the Guardians graduated from East Stroudsburg University. Just missed 1-0.
One of our women's, I don't remember, I think it's basketball, just got picked up by an international professional team.
Oh, really? Ground ball on the left. It's a 2-out single. Jonathan says hi to Mrs. PAS. She's waving hi.
You can't quit.
Huh?
I said you can't quit. I have all my adoring fans.
I haven't told them I'm quitting yet. I used to love Madden on Thanksgiving with the 8-legged turkey. It's a turducken. Madden was good, but explained a little too much. Yes! I do remember that. And he absolutely rips that one down the right field line. Foul ball. Wow. So glad the whole Thanksgiving Day games are named after Madden. Man. How close can you get? Yeah, 3 to 5 feet, Ronnie says. Yikes. I love this team. I still believe we will play our best when we have to. And chopped foul at the plate. We'll do it again. And a little bloop single out to left. Once again, a Met pitcher gets the first 2 out and then can't get out of an inning. Back to the top of the order with Quan. Hey, Snowman Multimedia checking in. One of my favorite streamers, Baseball Baby. What's up, Snowman? Always great to see the Snowman. Let us know what you got coming up over there, guys. Make sure you check out Snowman's page as well. Does a great job of covering WNBA action. Mixes in a lot of basketball, some baseball, some football, hockey every once in a while as well. Talk about soft hits, right? How did he hit that? It was a foot outside. Just throw the bat at it. And that'll be a base hit up the middle. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, with 2 outs. Give me I've had enough of everybody on this coaching staff. Start fresh next season, please. Because this pitching lab is crap. John, yes, I will be doing Flyers games once the baseball season is over. Top-down management, rebuild, agree, John. Every coach. Unbelievable, dude. You got the first 2 out and give up 3 weak singles? And fouled it off 0-1. Brody Blumberg is here saying hi. What's up, Brody? No worries, Jonathan. And that one hit him. That'll load the bases. Jonathan saying hi to brother Brody. Dom Hamill getting warmed up. Yeah, so there will be a couple Flyer games I miss at the beginning of the year because just covering baseball. Like, this is ridiculous. Can't even get out of this. That's the second time he's been hit tonight, too. Becca says, I'm sorry, but at this point, I don't even know if it matters. We can't hit anything. Cricket says, come on, OMG. 2 out, no one on base, only had 7 pitches. Yep. Here's Jose Ramirez looking to break this one open. Outside, 1-0. Mets are the worst team to bet on. Yup. Never bet on the Mets. Oh, there's... Come on, Blue. 2-0 the count. Inside, 3-0. There's a strike, 3-1. Gina says, hello, Mr. and Mrs. PAS Nation, and in chat. Sorry I'm late. Phone's still acting up bad, so I'll watch quietly. Great to finally be here. And a ground ball down to Pete. Nice backhand there. Race to the bag, and he beat him. That'll retire the side, but the Guardians take a 3-2 lead. Leave the bases loaded. Stand up and stretch, everyone. Oh, yeah, Gina's going to the game tomorrow, yup. Yeah, Mendoza will take him out after it's 5-2, right? All right, for the Mets, 9-1-2, Taylor, Marte, and Lindor. Depending on the pitching situation, I might pinch hit for Taylor. I believe at the end of the season, Caps. I don't want to go to Spot Track right now because every time I do when I'm live streaming, it freezes the computer. Charles says your attitude will determine your altitude. Nobody picked up on the little nugget I said before. Thought I would have gotten a little bit of a response there. Rockies up 2-0 over the Blue Jays. Rangers and Yankees still scoreless. Cubs and Reds still no score. Brewers have a 5-1 lead over the Braves. Red Sox up 3-2 over the Royals. A's up 12-3 over the Nats. Phillies up 5-0 over the O's. Giants up 8-1 over the Pirates. Twins up 6-1 over the Tigers. And the Astros up 7-3 over the Marlins. Yes, you're right, Big John. Yo, Rising Rhino in the house. What he's saying, here's Johnny. The Mets will huff and puff and blow the Guardians down. Hefner, Barnes, Chavez, Mendoza, both base coaches. Oh yeah, I forgot bench coaches. All gone. Agreed. I mean, Hefner's been around a long time. This is his third manager, isn't it? In 21, signed a 4-year, $78 million contract. Happy Tuesday, he says. I believe it was back to school today for Rhino. Elgood says, hopefully Rhino's the good luck we need right now. Taylor will lead it off. Fouled off, 0-1. Yo, he went back yesterday. Kid's the 14th. DJ Jimmy's here. What's up, Jimmy? Fouled off 0-2. Let's go, Mets. Sorry, John. I have a family emergency. Never apologize. Never apologize. My mother-in-law fell and split. Oh, man. Man, well wishes to Jimmy and his family. Up high, 1-2. Grounded to third. Ramirez has got it. 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Marte. Hef's been here since 2019. Like, in for a strike, 0-1. No, Hefner's gone too. Get rid of Hefner too. The 0-1. And popped up. Foul. And it'll go out of play, 0-2. Yeah, promote him to the unemployment line. Let's hit the ball. It would be nice. Right? The 0-2. Called strike 3. Oh, man, that should have been called strike 3. Line foul, still 1-2. Marte's our DH. That's all you need to know about our Mets. The 1-2. And Marte pops it up. Foul territory. Ramirez will make the catch. 2 away. That'll bring up Lindor. He's 0 for 2. Walked and scored in the first. Gina says, wow, Mr. John Lovett. 6-9-9-1. 9 to go. Let's go. I didn't realize it went up a couple more. Let's go. Jeff Brown, welcome in, saying, let's go Guardians. Nice scrappy team, man. The 1-0 to Lindor. And then pulled down the short. Over to first. So when the Mets go down 1-2-3. We go to the 8th. This keeps up, the weekend will be a bloodbath. The Mets could be out of a playoff spot by the end of the weekend. Miami could sneak in. Well, some other teams are ahead of Miami. Let's take a look here. Standings. Wild card. Right now the Mets are the second wild card team, a game ahead of the Padres. The Reds are 3 out. St. Louis 5.5 out. Giants 6 out. Marlins are 6 out. After that, I don't think Diamondbacks on down. I don't think have a shot. Brooks Raley will be the new pitcher here. I swear this team doesn't give a damn if we win or lose. I kind of feel the same way. Man, excuse me. For the best in sports talk and great play-by-play with outstanding content, informative commentary, and lively chat conversation, sub to the PAS network, says Charles. I've been worried that this season could be opposite of last year. Celia says it's not looking good for New York baseball fans. I hope to God that one of these teams gets their act together. League Mets are cooked. Mets are cooked. I got some great in-depth analysis going on in the chat here, guys. Inside 1-0. Carlos Santana. That's right. The guitarist, Carlos Santana, pinch hitting. Oh, God. Here come the Philly clowns. The best we have is Marte to lead off at DH. Yup. Down low. Do we feel it slipping away? No, we're expecting it to slip away. Great guitarist, says Crickets. The 2-1. It's fouled off. 2-2. Bam coming in. Bam letting us know his Phillies won 5-0. Taiwan Walker goes 6 scoreless. 4 hits, 4 Ks, and no walks. Kepler Marsh both get a homer and a double. Stott an RBI triple. Come on, Blue. My goodness. What are we doing here tonight? And Santana's rifles went out to left, 1 away. As the Phillies win a nice shutout using your ex-pitcher, Taiwan Walker. Okay. How'd you guys do in the playoffs last year, League? Oh, how many Philly clowns will get out of the clown car tonight? I hope you guys aren't talking about Bam, because Bam's a mod here, and Bam's always classy when he comes in. Oh, thank you. There's the next comment. I'm not referring to you, Bam. Every time the Mets get close to the stretch to get in, they collapse. Bam is good people, says Jonathan. And that one lifted out to left as well. Nimmo a couple steps in. 2 away. No wonder I didn't paint Mrs. Blue's place. Outside, 1-0. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow's game is a 1 o'clock start. I know a lot of you will be at work, might not be able to chat it up or check in. And check swing foul, 1-1. Maybe if Nimmo shaves his beard, he'll play better. Something. Got to do something. Because whatever he's doing now is not working. And it'll be Soto, Alonso, and Nimmo coming up. If the Mets can keep it to a 1-run game. Jonathan says, I'll take an extended lunch tomorrow, like 3 hours. 2-1. And a broken bat. Foul down the third. All right, League. You want to be a clown? You don't need to be able to chat. But I don't see him. Oh, somebody already took care of it. Thank you. Somebody already took care of Klieg. Thank you. And that one lined out to right, pal. When the Mets beat the Phillies in the NLDS last year, I didn't go to one Philly stream. And we got to deal with these clowns during the regular season, right? Like how some of the Philly fans act when they come in here. Like I would be very disappointed. I went to play-by-play with JJ, and some of you guys were acting the way some of these guys are acting over there. Swung on a miss, struck him out. Rayleigh's got a 1-2-3 inning. We go bottom 8. Mets down a run. Soto, Alonso, Nimmo. It'll be a shorter lunch if they keep playing like this tomorrow. Oh, the shame. Really hoping for a W tomorrow. Regardless, it will still be a great time to be in the ballpark. It happens with Braves fans over on JJ, but Mets fans never act up over there. Trust me, as a Philly fan, we're embarrassed by these clowns who act like that. Did I see a 1-2-3 inning? My eyes need to be checked. Phillies fans, for the most part, have a reputation for being a word I can't say in here. I don't think so. I think just there's a bigger emphasis put on the bad ones, because all the honestly, the Philly fans I know, none of them act like that. Like any of my friends that are Phillies fans, none of them act like that. Exactly, Jonathan. You get a bad rap because the bad ones are so loud. Okay, is it the end of the season yet, Money Magic? Worried about stats like that. Worried about having the best home record. Bam, we know you don't represent the clown show of Phillies fans. Sugar honey iced tea. Man. First pitch to Soto. Allard still on the mound here. Takes a strike, 0-1. Eagles fans are the worst. Once again, the Eagles fans I personally know are not. Swung on. What is Soto doing, man? We have to win this, or this will be our third straight series lost and 1-8 in our last 9. I mean, DO2 fouled off. We'll do it again. I say let the Mets and Phillies meet again and may the best team win, just like last season when you all were the better team. DO2 down low, 1-2. Just an observation, of course. It doesn't mean much. About the home record. Nothing is worse than them stinking Cowboy fans. The 1-2. Called strike 3. What are you looking at, dude? What a waste. How are you fooled by pitches down the middle of the plate? Yeah, what's he asking him? My entire family likes the Phillies except for me, and they always rub it in my face with how well the Phillies are doing. We are 8 away, guys, from the subscriber count. Let's go. Tired of watching the same, right? Could be worse. Like a Wookiees. Honestly, it'd probably be better to be a Wookiees fan. You'd have no expectations. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. Oh, John, I missed John's comment up here. So some people are just disrespectful. I'm a Phillies fan, but I always say that Schwarber should get some MVP votes. Schwarber should definitely be in the MVP conversation. Michael's here saying greetings, everyone. Let's get a come from behind W. We're getting. Oh yeah, I already marked it down. We're getting a new pitcher here. So we've got 12 new subs so far tonight. Let's go. Charles says live streaming now on the PAS network. Tuesday night edition of MLB baseball action. Mr. John providing great play-by-play with informative commentary. Really is it informative though. Outside 1-0. Pete home run odds are plus 1200. Bet it. The 1-0. Swung on a miss. 1-1. Come on, Pete. 252. The Phillies are platooning. I'm not. No more Phillies. I'm trying to cover my team. And a chopper to third. 2 away. That's 10 in a row retired by Guardians pitching. And Nimmo flies one out to right. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. We go to the ninth. None of them hit the ball out of the infield. The Mets haven't hit the ball out of the infield since Lindor lined out to center field in the 5th inning. Yeah, there are Philly recap shows, but they come in here to talk about it. Man, tonight's game's quicker than last night's game, and I thought it went fast. Oh, yeah, that one. That one, yeah, well, he just flew out to right. Thank you, Johnson. Yeah, come on, Daryl. Release Soto. Yeah, that's it. Release Soto. Dude, I get he's struggling, but releasing him? That's your... Oh my goodness. Helsley will come in the pitch. Why do they never work the count? I rarely see them working the count and battling. That's on the hitting coaches. Soto's been a big disappointment. Agreed, but releasing him is not the answer. Helsley gets the loss last night. Didn't give up a hit, and he got the loss. Up high, 1-0. Just venting. Gripe intelligently. And a foul bunt, 1-1. Oh, it went back down a couple subs. Buster says go down 1-2-3 way too often. Agreed. I mean, they have shown no life since they were up 2-0 in the second. One and two is that one tripped foul. Steven says, can we please get a win on Wacky Wednesday? Well, let's get a win on Taco Tuesday first. How about that? That's a slider in the dirt. Throws it down to Pete. One away. A players only meeting is not going to do anything, honestly. What are they going to say? We suck? I think Helsley did pitch last night. Lifeless at bats after lifeless at bats. Swung on a missed 0-1. No life in this team. Has been a bad running team. That needs to stop. Up high, 1-1. Again, it seems like they're just going through the motions. I feel that's on Mendoza. Agreed. Down low, 2-1. I still say Mendoza lost the locker room, but that's my opinion. It's a possibility. Charles says the Mets can't continue to do the same thing and expect a different result. Agreed. Up high to 3-1. Possible the players don't like Mendoza. It's possible. Might as well shut that. The pitching lab's crap. I don't want to hear about the pitching lab anymore. We walked way too many batters. We have pitchers that can't go 5 innings. Swung on a miss, 3-2. Mendy is on the hot seat. Oh, Mendy's definitely on the hot seat. When the Yankees fire Boone, we'll trade him Mendoza. The 3-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. Just like I complained. Oh. That was weird, SNY. Thank you for that. No, a swap Boone for Mendy? Well, I don't want Boone either. I don't think the Yankees should have ever hired Boone. I didn't think Boone was going to be good. Up high, 1-0. They checked down at third. SNY doesn't show it for some reason. John Boy says exactly. Pitching lab is garbage. The 1-0. And chopper in front of the plate. Helsley threw it the first. A 1-2-3 inning. We go bottom 9. Mets down a run. Once again, no matter what happens here, guys, I will be live tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern Time for Game 3 of this series. So make sure you hit... how about a hitting lab, right? So make sure you hit that subscribe button, that little notification bell. Daryl says, let's go, big ninth. I'm loving this Helsley pitcher. This point of the season, it's more than hitting coaches that are the problem. Agreed. I don't know, guys. Vientos and McNeil have 2 of the 4 hits. I'm taking a half day. I'm leaving at noon. I'm leaving work at noon tomorrow. Yeah, exactly. Mendoza acts just like Boone. Barrios says whatever happens. Thank you, John. Thank you so much. In for a strike, 0-1. Cade Smith. Back on the mound here. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Yeah, 2-8. They lose tonight. They're 2-8. Their last 10. I don't know. The 0-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. Big John, I know it was my fault. The Mets went downhill when I left America. But not taking the rap this time. Bounce in the dirt, 1-2. The 1-2. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Chopped foul. We'll do it again. Thank you, Raymond. Yeah, Helsley. John Boy, make sure you hit the live button. I think you're behind, bud. The 1-2. Down low. 3-2. Or 2-2, excuse me. The 2-2. And he pops it up on the infield. Ramirez will make the catch on the mound. 1 away. Here's McNeil. In for a strike, 0-1. In for a strike, 0-2. Fouled off, still 0-2. And chopped foul, still 0-2. At least we're the better New York team so far this season, says Caps. Right? Yeah, when was the last time we all chatted something other than commiserating? Right? DO2, we're up to 196 in the chat. Let's go. Welcome in, everybody. Mets down a run here in the bottom of the ninth. One out. DO2. And pops it up. It'll go foul again. Where's the fire? Where's the passion in this team, man? Mendoza got it out of him. Fouled off again, staying alive. Mendy pissed on the fire. Exactly, Jonathan. Up to 210 in the chat. Welcome in, everybody. DO2. And he lifts one out to left. Kwan will make the catch. 2 away. That'll bring up Alvarez. 13 straight Mets have been retired. We're definitely not the same team than last year. Yeah, agreed. Last year's team would beat this year's team. And it wouldn't be close. Timeout by Alvarez. Down low, 1-0. Had to come check on this side, and thumbs up, says Jonathan. Charles says, to all on the PAS Network live stream broadcast, you are valued indeed. Thank you for support, contribution, and a grounder right back to the pitcher. He'll flip it to first, and the ball game is over. A little bit of booze from the crowd. Nothing much. I mean, the other day when Montas came off the field after giving up all those runs, they were absolutely drowning him with booze. This time, boo, and that's it. They'll all be happy again tomorrow when they're singing "My Girl," and the Mets are getting shut out. But man, thank you all so much once again. Love it. Thank you, everybody. Is anybody live right now? Let's see if anybody's live. We'll give a redirect over to somebody who's live here. Make sure you hit the thumbs up here, though, on our side, guys. I'll send you over to Rob. How about that? You guys can go chat it up with Rob for Mets postgame. How about that? And it doesn't come up on this side. But good stuff, everybody. Thank you once again for all the thumbs up. 69.92. So our official count is 12 tonight. We felt a little bit short, but that's all right. We'll be at it again tomorrow. Looking to avoid the sweep. Thanks again, everyone.